subtract fractions and mixed numbers with denominators that are multiples of the same number. So the denominators here are 5 and 15, and if I was to write out my 5 times table, so 5, 10, 15, you can see that 15 here is a multiple of 5. 3 lots of 5 is 15. The reason that that's helpful with a question like this is because when I'm adding or subtracting fractions, I need to make sure that they have the same denominator, the same number of parts. So if I was to model this using a bar model, and I was to have my fraction of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 parts. So that's one whole. And then I am going to duplicate that so that I can show my 4/5. Let's duplicate that now. Sorry, my 4/15. So here I have got one whole, so that's represented with this one whole, and the reason it's got 15 parts is because the fraction that I'm working with is 15 parts, and then 4/15, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to take 1/5 away from that is actually quite tricky because you have to try and work out what a fifth would be. So what we do instead to make this simpler is that we turn this fraction here into 15ths, and we do that by multiplying by 1, 2, 3, because 3 lots of 5 is 15. So we would end up with this being multiplied by 3 and this being multiplied by 3, which would give us a new calculation. We would have 1 and 4 over 15 subtract 3 over 15. So we've got 3/15. So what I can now do is, where I've got my 15ths down the bottom here, if I cross off this one, 1, 2, 3, I've effectively subtracted 3/15. So I now have one whole still remaining up here, so that is written as the one whole that remains, and then I have now 1/15 left over, so 1 and 1/15 would be the total here.